Hello viewers and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. And we continue to look at various issues which are happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. And with me here is a 2022 prophecy from Prophet Peter Wellington. You can go to Prophet Peter Wellington YouTube and manage to see these prophecies. They are there. So this is something which is very, very important because we were warned, and the time is about to come right now. Let us go straight to this video.
This was like people in a rally. I know that we are entering very soon in the times of election, even if we still have 1 year before we enter into the election. But it's important that as the people of the living God who move by the prophetic, we need to be informed. Like I said in the morning, the Bible says, do not be foolish, do not be vacuum, to be thoughtless, not knowing what the will of God is. You know, I want not people from Bulawayo, even your brothers and your sisters, to understand this. The people who are in power, they are chosen by God, even if they do things that you do not want. Like I said in the morning, everybody is going to have what you call an appointed time of operation. Even the president is here, he's got his own appointed time of his office. And when his time is over, according to God, God will remove him. So fighting as political parties, fighting as individual groups, it's a wastage of time. Because everything that happens when it comes to leadership, from the top position, it is from God, it is by God. What am I saying? I saw, I'm praying the realm of the Spirit, I saw people gathered, like for a political rally. It was a rally, there was a huge gathering of people. But as the rally was ongoing, I saw some people that were on that rally beginning to fight, like beating their own banners. I don't know if the banners are flesh and blood, because banners not flesh and blood. But I saw in the midst of the people gathering, wearing their regalia, wearing their attires, I saw the people standing up. As they stood up, I saw them facing their own banners, and they began to fight their banner. When I'm talking about the banner, there were some posts, what can I say? Let me say, there's some people holding some posts who are written with the political motto and motive in the name of the political party, but I saw them starting to beat their own political party. As they did so, I saw violence erupting, not in the other political groups, but within this political group, people fighting against one another. There were people in the same place, hear this. There were people with the same voice, but in the midst of the political rally, I saw them coming, standing up. They began to fight and beating their own banner. And I'm asking God, why would they beat their own banner? Because it did not end up there. I saw them starting to fight against one another, and there was chaos there. There was bloodshed. Others were dying, others were being injured, others were being harmed. And I'm asking God, what is happening? God is telling me we need to pray even before the elections for the sake of our political parties, for the sake of the people of Zimbabwe. Because I see there's going to be a political party very soon, whereby people are going to turn against one another. It won't be a battle of two political parties. This is a battle of the same party, with its own people, fighting against its own people. The turning around of them, fighting against their own banner, is a sign of denouncing. These people, they are feeling that something is wrong. They don't want to continue to give a line to their party. So I saw them start to beat up the banner, and I saw them fighting against one another. And God said, we need to pray about this, because there's going to be a violence. Not about two political parties, or 3 or 4, but a single political party that will take out to be against one another. And I saw the violence stretching for some time. It to be known in cities, to be known in towns, because from the same people, if those who are not feeling that they've been defeated, they will carry it again to another town. And we hear in this town, there was this political group that fought against its people. And in this town, it's going to happen in many towns. But we need now, as the people of God, to understand this. And I'm also praying that you are here. Do not partake in the violence in terms of the leadership of Zimbabwe. Zimbabweans, God told me in the morning when I was praying for this, God told me that Zimbabwe is going to be remembered. But the problem is that any time when God wants to remember us, we want to take things in our own hands. Let us not cast guilt, blame on those who are leading. They've got their own time. When the time of God comes to restore Zimbabwe, God is going to do it. But the problem, we are taking matters in our own hands. We want to decide what we want. We want to rule the way we want. We want a person that we want. Yet God has got somebody that is prepared in his own time. In his own time. When he shall come, the restoration shall be seen. What am I saying this morning? Before it happens, we need to pray. Because I know that some of you, everybody's got political party affiliation. It might be you being involved. It might be you maybe planning upon it. But I'm telling you, God is saying no to violence. Wait, you see what God is going to do. His time is coming. But though before his time comes, we will need to pray against violence. I saw bloodshed. There is peace now, but wait, you see. There will be no longer peace anymore. There is peace for now, but in the future, the peace I cannot see it. I saw bloodshed. I saw people injured, children who were their mothers, women, young boys, young girls. One saw even the youth, this other I saw even the youth fighting with the police. There is going to be a lot that's going to be happening. But before it happens, I have warned you not to partake in any political violence. Stretch up hands wherever you are.
So this is what Prophet Peter Wellington said, I think around 2021, 2022, right there. If you go, there is a channel you can the DTIC, or if you can type, screen up, you will be able to search and see that video. It's 2 years ago. That is when that prophecy was posted, and he was speaking about what was to happen. So I think if you type Zimbabwe prophecy by accuracy 2021 prophecy, you will see it. It will come out, and you'll be able to hear it. What we need to understand as the people of Zimbabwe is that what is happening within Zanu PF is not something which is ordinary. There is something which is about to happen. Change is about to happen in the nation of Zimbabwe, and very, very soon we will see it happening in our own country. So whatever which we are seeing right now, they are fighting each other, they're doing all sorts of things left, right, and center, accusing each other. God is working on something new in Zimbabwe. But let me tell you, for those who believe in God, we shall see it happening, and we will be safe. For those who believe in God, we shall see it happening, and we will be safe. But this is the time for us to take ourselves into prayer, to make sure that we commit ourselves to prayer. Whatever which is happening in Zanu PF must not consume our people, must not kill our people. The issue of bloodshed is not a joke. Several people have had dreams about violence happening in Zimbabwe, and there was bloodshed. But the good part of it is that those who believe and those who will pray will be able to evade from harm. So change is coming to the nation of Zimbabwe. There are no two ways about it. There is nothing these people are going to do, because God is going to influence everything. God has put in place the people who are going to make critical decisions in this country, and we will experience that change. The development we have been crying for in Zimbabwe will happen. But you need to make sure that Iwewe Pachako as an individual, you are prepared to carry the tasks ahead, because Zimbabwe will need you. A lot of opportunities shall rise, which will need you to actually get involved. So you need to be prepared for the tasks ahead, because I have said we might be surprised by Somalians, by Indians, Chinese, South Africans, Nigerians dominating our economy if we don't take a center stage. So it's up to you to prepare right now. Write a business proposal. Think through a business. Find areas which are lacking. Try to start to find the solutions right now. A time shall come where you will need to implement those solutions. So it will be very, very difficult for you to start thinking about solutions, to start identifying problems, thinking about solutions. It will be late for you. There are other people who are already prepared to take over this economy once things start to work, which means you will see it, but you not eat it. When I say you not eat it, I'm talking about the issue of having wealth here in Zimbabwe. We must have Zimbabweans at the center of wealth in Zimbabwe. So whenever an economy opens up, when investment starts to happen, we need people who will be proactive, people who will be on the ground. We can't all be business people. Be prepared to buy shares. You need to research much. Ndeipi company zvine musoro zviri kuitika uchienda uchinotenga mashares ako. That is how you might make money. Not everyone will be able to start a business achashandira umwe ndiani, but uri employee kudaro, spare some money, go buy shares. Spare some money, go buy shares. Because Zimbabwe inenge yakuenda kunotapira. So we need to be prayerful about this, so that God gives us ideas and God gives us the much needed knowledge about what we must do as a country. So there are so many things which we can do which are going to make us prosper. So Farai Pride says, how are you? And really, this is the time that was spoken about. So I have seen, various prophets. Look at the tone which Prophet Makandua used when he talked about the 2030 thing. Look at the tone of Hubert Angel. Look at the tone, even false prophets. Vari kuona neziso renyama chaivo charo vari kuona naro kuti chinhu chatachisapota ichi chakuparara chakufa ichi. Ivo pachavo chaizvo chaizvo neziso renyama. Then you go to the real prophets, the true prophets of God. They have prophesied these things way before. Way before. Years back, they've prophesied about these things. It's happening. So sometimes where we are going, I think that the people of Zimbabwe, because we have suffered for too long, we are no longer hopeful. We no longer believe. But let us pray. Let us pray. That is the reason why you see we continue to fight for change. No matter the circumstances, we continue to fight for change. Even though it's not profitable, we continue to fight for change. Tinotomuka totoenda kumunda totosunga mombe toenda tonorima. Tapedza urima touya totaura nyaya dzeshanduko. Why? It's because tiri kuda shanduko muZimbabwe. We believe change must happen in this country. And we don't care whether we'll be alive or dead. What we care about is change will happen to the nation of Zimbabwe. But you need to be proactive. You need to be involved. I love to see the people who have fought for change with us alongside coming here on a daily basis, supporting the change agenda. I want to see you prosper. One day I want to visit your companies. One day I want to visit your homes. One day we need to interact, sit down as citizens. How do we build this economy? Right now we are talking about change. It will come a time where we will be talking about how do we hijack this market? How do we make money out of it? How do we bring the economy back to work? How do we ABCD? We will be talking about making money in our own country. We will be talking about development in our own country very, very soon. God willing, before this year ends, we will be having such discussions. So we will need a lot of ideas. We will need a lot of people with ideas to come and build this nation. Remember kuti ma-institutions nepotism, vanhu vazhinji vakapinda through nepotism. Ma-ministries ari kuranwa nematofo, ma-directors ariko, ma-permanent secretaries ariko, ma-ministers ariko. Those are opportunities dzichamukira vana veZimbabwe vanoziva zvavanoita. It must not be about how popular you are. It must be about what needs to be done. It must be about Zimbabwe. So this is Team Zimbabwe. You can visit the platform of Prophet Peter Wellington. Pane yakanzi DTIC channel. You just type Zimbabwe Prophecy by Accuracy 2021 Prophet, conference by Prophet Peter Wellington, and you'll be able to see it. You will be able to actually view it, and you'll be helped. So there is a channel yakanzi DTIC, the Jesus Response. Ndopa pane video iroro 2 years ago, and it's there. It's there. There are so many prophecies which are there. So we need to continue to pray for change in the nation of Zimbabwe, and we need to continue to be cautious and to take advantage and be on alert each and every time. Thank you very much, everyone.